Okay, it's Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's been a beautiful day so far. It's cold, but not so cold to stay in the house all day. Oh, see, the sun is shining. Water's up, of course. It's a little bit flooded. So we're coming off of the river and heading to the spring.
I want you by my side. Want you by my side. I want you by my side. Want you by my side. I'm waiting for the day that you realize that I'm so down for you. I'm your ride or die. Take you by the hand, look into your eyes. I'ma tell you, girl, I want you by my side. Oh, 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 oh.
Spring is coming down the hillside and flooding the road. Okay. Found it. So we came up to what we thought was the driest, or where it started to get wet, and started looking for the source of the water. And of course, as you can see, this is all a rock face back here. It's up underneath all of this moss, and these plants were our indicators of where we would find water. So as we started to dig, we just started seeing that it goes back farther and farther. And I guess in a way we should have known, because if you look, it makes this valley or trench kind of all the way down. So pretty sure there's probably water back there somewhere, but that's where we started. So today we're gonna dig it back further there and see if we can find a better source or connect the two and see what happens. All kind of an experiment. David brought a hammer.
Hey, baby, I brought a hammer.
What are we gonna do with the hammer?
I don't know, I just thought maybe we're gonna use the trench that right there.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna use the claw part and
I might run and grab the
backwards?
Maddox too, but I mean,
Okay.
as far as like around the opening, we got.
Okay. So yeah, that's what's about to happen. It's kind of fun. It's like going on a treasure hunt, because there's lots of stuff to do and dig and find water, and then there's like clay in here. You can't see it all that well, but we've got clay to work with so we can actually use it. All right, so this is where we initially started digging into, and it looks kind of mucky. That's just because it's been open and stuff is, dirt and stuff kind of falls into it. But underneath this is a layer of clay. Once the water settles down, you'll be able to see it a bit better. If you look closely, yeah, you can see how quick it's pouring in. Every time we've been out, it's just been a little bit at a time, where I'll come over, do exactly what I'm doing now, kind of just move things along, help keep it cleared out. We're only out here so often, so yeah, just knowing that it's a source and that we've got to figure out how to use it, develop it. All the materials are here. Oh, there he is. Came up with more supplies. Okay, hopefully I don't eat it.
Eat it.
Okay, so
So what you got going on here, Johnson?
well, I'm looking from how this is clearing out. There's one shelf of rock that runs right here, and it looks like the bowl that we made if we start moving on the back side of where we already dug and start moving this way from there, I think if we do that, just hear me out now. I think that we could preserve this that's here.
It's just gonna hang out there and be its own little island of
Well,
dirt kind of.
well, yes and no, because once we have the collar on, and once we have the collar in there and all that stuff patched up, then this
need dirt on the backside of the collar.
Yeah, then this will still be. It'll. Yeah. What's that?
It changes the plug
Oh yeah.
a lot. At least it's the season that's no fun anyway. Nobody want to be outside when it's this cold.
Nobody?
Except
I'm a somebody, and I like being out here today, even though it's cold.
even a farmer gets a day off.
What? You do got. Oh, yeah? This not a day off for you? This isn't a day off for you?
I'm trying not to make it one.
Let this be your day off. I told you. You just
I'm taping you today.
taping me. Filming me.
Special treat for today.
Okay.
I'm live. It sounded like Phil Cosby.
You hear him back there. All right. You can see it. Water trickling. What are you up there talking about?
See, this is what we were talking about. Where's my microphone? Like what? Have your gloves?
No, but they're not the ones that I have. Well, I'll bring them so I have them for a break.
Come on now. Don't be making excuses. Don't blame a poor performance on your tools. You are not ready to work.
Why not?
Here she is, boss lady herself, working. What you got going on up there?
I'm removing soil. I'm trying to take it out in as big a chunks as I can, so I can hurry up and get this part out of the way. This is tricky because there's like a tunnel underneath my foot. That's what I was asking you. Do you think it would actually be better
Try to leave what you can.
if we just take this? Because I'm trying to do that, but it also feels kind of unsafe. Cause
I think you're engineering it. Do what you think is best.
okay.
Huh? But it made sense to take it all out to where that water is coming down.
Well, yeah. Not that I didn't think it did before, but I was kind of trying to figure out how to get it to do this. Because
And you wouldn't have got that by digging around it.
I mean, I kind of dug around it. I used some of what you taught me.
Oh, no. I'm taking
some
no
of what
claim
I,
to this.
Was just innately feeling and went with it. So now come look.
That's it.
It like really opened it up. Whoa, shoot. Okay.
She will definitely use this footage.
Oh. There she goes.
From here, it almost looks like you took a big old crab.
Ta-da! Yeah. My hands are steaming. Okay. I think I should cut this off. I think I should move the rest of this. You're just gonna tell me to do whatever,
I'm just
right?
shooting. Yeah. Project.
See, what I don't know though, if we don't keep going, is it actually gonna, if we stop the water here, is it gonna stop all of the water from going down the hill or just some of it? These are questions that I ask. Thoughts?
And how's this going?
It's coming along. Got a lot of it dug out. From all the research that we've done. What'd they say? Don't dig it out don't dig too much out. Make as small a hole as need
Smaller
be.
the better.
Yeah. So I think we can kind of see from here all along this wall where the water is coming in. Over on this side, it's a lot of clay in here, so I could keep digging at it, but I don't know.
Really where the water starts and where it stops.
Yeah, like at what point, how much is too much? Because that's a lot of water coming out. So I'm trying to just like take as much of the dirt as I can and keep sweeping it down. Because then as the water runs, it will clean a lot of this up. At the same time though.
You can kind of see the clean coming in.
Yeah. Okay, we still got this.
What's
This is
that?
the front side. We're starting to work into that cavern that we had cut before. This is the top of it.
So it's connected?
Yeah. So far, from what we cut in from down here, this is the end of it. So.
Nice save. Save your ass.
Yeah, I think it would probably be easier to take this off. Because, yes, cutting the least amount in.
Hey, you're cutting it. I ain't saying anything.
I know.
This is your
Yes,
deal.
makes sense. Also, we got to fill this in with something. And also,
You know.
we're still cutting pretty small there, but we got to figure out where.
Cutting small where?
Up here. This ain't that big. You think so?
We've lost 2 feet. What do you mean? It's not that big.
Well, but water's coming in from here, even. Progress that we made. We're able to get it cleared down to where we can find the water seeping in from. Made a bowl with the clay that was here. We had a plastic bottle, so we just cut the top off of it so we could build a spout. just so it's just a rough end so we can kind of gauge how, like, the pace of the water. How I think I measured it gallons per minute. We haven't measured it, but it's just now getting to the point where it's all the sediment and stuff is settled down. The water is cleared instead of running out brown, and it's kind of washing everything. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with today's progress overall. We got to see where the water's coming from, where it's not really also. I'm pleased. It's the first and on the second one. Right in here too.
And we got the two separated still.
Mm-hmm.
Side of this, we'll get that dirt out of there and get some clay in.
Okay. As you can see, the water's running down from there into this pool. We have lost the flow from here downhill, which is a good thing because as you can see, there's quite a bit of water running, and it's the reason that this road looks the way it does, because it's just been nonstop. I mean, since day one of us being down here, it's been nonstop. So hopefully, prayerfully, as we continue to experiment with this, it will develop all the way and do exactly what we're hoping it will do. David is down here collecting clay. Anyone that has done this before or hasn't, either way, you might know. You gotta have a nice clay border. It creates an impermeable border for the water, a barrier for the water, so that our dam will maintain. I think we might have another one right in here. Not as much though. It's definitely not, well, I can't say that because that one we didn't think was flowing that heavily until we got in it. So we'll see. You found some nice globs, babe?
I manufactured that.
Oh, you put some together to make one good one. Okay.
Yeah, it's been kind of filtered out the mud and rock. Come up with that.
Nice. Nice. That looks like it'll do us some very good.
I can get a couple more pieces of that. Not this second, but soon. That corner is gonna need
Yes.
it.
Yes, it's about to breach because this
Right
pipe
there.
is sticking up like this
Yeah, let's go find
instead
some
of
more
down
clay.
like this.
Like a lot of that shit I get out and I put in the bucket. Clay does, remember I told you it doesn't break apart like mud does? So you get it in the bucket and you put a stick in there and just start agitating the fuck out of it. A lot of that shit falls away and you just kind of dump your bucket.
Mm-hmm.
When it's dissolved or breaks down, dirt pours out. Yeah, it's definitely pooling earlier. We just had enough to cover the top of this rock and it was fucking barely.
So we're gonna have to find some rocks to put in here. Well, I mean, find, not really. We'll
Buckets.
just go get some buckets of rock, but
Buckets of gravel, bro.
yeah. Uh-huh.
We need to go ahead and manufacture some more clay pretty soon. Button up that corner.
Okay, so we're going clay hunting. Hunting for clay. Bingo, we got clay.
But I got 2 scoops before that one you just seen.
Nice. Oh, today is coming together great. The spring is getting worked on. We got the collar in. We got the first plumbing pipe put in. And now we're about to backfill it with some rock. Put the overflow pipe in. This is great. This is so great. We'll get up here and you can see it's done. It's quite a messy site right now, but oh, we got water.
And the big ass chunk of mud right in the middle.
Oh, that's clay.
Yeah, why is it there?
But I didn't know where else to put it, and I figured maybe if I left it right there, it would get kind of mushy, and if we wanted to like just use it last minute before we put the rocks in, we could, but I could come move it.
That's great.
Okay. Sorry.
Thing is, it's because of how this is beveled, how we just kind of put it in there and we didn't line it up and get it as flat as I wanted it to get, is that because it's leaning forward right now, it's going to put the pipes going uphill. And when that's a disadvantage, because if you're wanting to put your overflow in and run your drainage to that, when you put your bleach in, it's not going to get back. It's not going to run uphill to go into the pond. As soon as you pour it in, it's going to want to come out. So you're essentially dumping it in here to go into a pipe that goes out there. Because without it being level up, what I was trying to tell you about the first time, without this being level, you're going to run into that, is that when you put this on, if this wall is leaning out, that pipe's going to lean with it.
Can we put the overflow right here?
Yeah.
Because this is kind of bowed that way.
I already see what you're saying. And yeah, I don't see why not, really. Except it's going to come out in two different places.
Well,
But, I mean, really, does that matter?
I don't think so. Me personally, anyway.
We'll just go slightly higher and do the overflow goes in. Still want it low though. Overflow. I see the top of the roof. Plastic
The spout here, so that's where the water will run off to. And then this is the overflow and clean out pipe. So we're gonna finish filling this in sanitation tube. So we're gonna finish filling this and then let the water settle and kind of clear out. Oh, we can measure it. Ooh, we can almost measure it.
Technically, I think this will.
Screw into there.
Oh.
Ooh, so we can screw it into this one.
You're over bacon.
So you know what would be really cool? Because how you were saying you didn't want to be able to see this, if we could make it, yes, to where it just the spout is out there instead of coming back here.
I was just thinking that earlier when I was washing my hands, that it would be easier if I wasn't rubbing it right next to the barrel like it.
This is really cool.
Might have to go to the car and find a bottle and see how long it takes it to fill it. Jerk. hole. This is all bedrock. I was talking about parging all this up. See that side?
Yeah,
Doing the same thing here.
yeah,
Where are we misfired at?
because it's like that. The water is just the water. This is the lower point, so the water collects over here.
So you're telling me that I'm not really feeling rock right here, that this is clay. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Too?
I guess my question is how. Yes, I hear
You have a
that.
question though?
No. Nice. You got the water flow coming from here. All of this has been lined with clay. Put some gravel in, PVC pipe, and then
There's your flow.
there's our flow.
How many gallons is that a day it's producing right now, Miss Johnson?
I forget, how many did you say?
480
480
gallons.
gallons per 20 gallons. Not bad.
Hmm?
Not bad.
How bad? Oh.